Hi, hi, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all of you. Firstly, I want to say thanks. I want to thanks and glad to welcome all of you who sees my video as a contribution of viewer for this video. Uh, so, for my video today, I will presenting to all of you about a task given by our lecturer about to find an abandoned project around this world. So, me find one places in New Delhi, which is Alai. So this is the picture of Alai in New Delhi. So we will, shall we start it? My presentation? Let's go. So, this is me. My name is Abdul Shafiq bin Sarudin. Uh, this is my ID number, which is 2021457724. So my faculty is CEEC 1104D1, and my lecturer name is Sir Hanafi. So what we waiting for? Let's get started. Okay, in this video, I have put four agenda. So the first agenda is introduction about Alaimina. Then the next agenda is reason of project failure. Next is suggestion to counter the reason of project fail. And lastly, I will make a summary about this project. So let's we move to our first agenda, which is introduction. Shazam! So, Alamina. Alamina is partially built historical monument that was made by one of the most rebellious sultan of Delhi. His name is Alauddin Khilji in 1300 CE. So, in an attempt to make it reach height of more than four times it reached a height of Qutub Minar was. So, this Minar stands 80 feet tall and is located near the Qutub Minar, but it was left abandoned as soon as Alauddin Khilji died in 1361 CE. Overall, Khilji was so proud of his that uh, achievement and glory that he achieved during his glory, and he won Mina, which is Adamina, double the size of Kutub Mina. We can see his and arrogant to show his glories. So beside is the picture of Alauddin Hinji. Who is he? He is the stakeholder of this project, which means he is a project leader. So I think that's all for introduction. We move to the history. Okay, about his history, he wanted his monument to be higher than this mosque, and also instructed that his monument should contain his name, and hence Alamina took its shape. As per Sultan's plan, the construction started. Unfortunately, Sultan died just about the first floor of the Alamina completed, and the Minar's development was put on hold. The Sultan's ambitious spirit is reflected in the Alamina. That is a sum of history about this Alamina. Next, I will state the reason of why the project is abandoned. So, the first reason that I discovered is first, Alauddin want to ensure through this construction project that no building that can ever surpass the Alamina. It was his tower of victory. the standing proof of all his glories and achievement. The next one, alas, the dream of witnessing a tower taller than Qutub Minar remained well as a dream, as Alauddin Hinji, the Sultan, passed away in 1316. So the last reason, following his death, a period of political unrest and a bloodbath followed, and the Alamina was abandoned in its places. Unlike in the case of Qutub Minar, there was no one else to carry forth Alauddin Khilji's project. So we can see why it's abandoned because of their pupils or follower of Sultan doesn't want to carry on the project after the death of Alauddin Khilji. So next, I will tell you about three suggestions that I figure to counter the reason why the construction is abandoned. Let's go. Okay. The first suggestion, before making a construction of building, you need to make an agreement to prevent the construction to become abandoned. So basically, yeah, they need a two-way agreement. So even though the stakeholder or the project leader died, so if there is agreement, I think you can still continue this construction. So that is my first strategy. So that the next one, the people that work under the Sultan should continue build the project, even though the leader passed away. So this is because it is one of the way to show a respect towards the Sultan and his glory. So conclusion, when you continue or the follower of the sultans continue the construction, I think they can pay their respect to their sultans uh, after the sultans died. So the last suggestion is always feel grateful of everything that you achieve in life, because we never know what happened tomorrow. So is a reflection of the sultan. So the Sultan, based on what I shared to you, is he feel very arrogant, and yeah, he really want to show his greatness, his glory during his time of ruling the New Delhi. Yeah. So next, next is a summary. So well, after this story, we likely to remember the ruin of Alamina as a monument of vanity and arrogance, but we also not to forget that it's equally an important heritage site and remnant of the past. So I think that's all about my project presentation. So I really like to thanks all of you who watching this video. Perhaps I will get a great mark. So thank you to all of you, and thank you to